What's up? Welcome back. Welcome to new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted-Wonderland reaction. We're checking out the second vignette for Scarabia, which is also the last one, because Scarabia only has two characters as well. For some reason. I'm actually not sure why. There's only two characters in this one. But, actually, is there a reason why there's only two characters in this one that, are, that we know of? And, same for, how Octavino only has three? And Serenical has three as well. Do we know why? You know what? Doesn't matter. But we're checking out JAMIL's Ceremonial Rose vignette. This is called "You Have Plenty of Time," which is that sounds good, I guess. Anyways, I'm very excited to get into this. But as always, if you wanna see this early access, you can check it out on Patreon over there. You're probably 3 to 4 days ahead over there compared to over here, if not more. Who knows? And as always, shout out to Songstress Studios for the vignette. The link will be in the link to the original video will be in the description down below. Go over there, check it out, give it a like. Then come back here, give this video a like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And with that said, let's check out JAMIL's vignette for Ceremonial Robes, titled "You Have Plenty of Time." Ceremonial Robes 1. JAMIL Viper. Viper. I just put two and two together. Cause the last reaction that I just did, that you're seeing this, I'm doing. You're seeing these a day apart, but I just finished Kalim's. I almost like Camille, Kalim's vignette for Ceremonial Robes, and Malia said someone named Viper, and I was like, who the fuck is Viper? But no, it's JAMIL. Makes sense now. Okay. Scarabia Dorm Lounge. Welcome, new Scarabia students, and congrats on getting into Night Raven College. I'm your house warden, Kalim Alasim. I definitely butchered his name. I don't know if it's Alasim or Alasim. It reads to me like it's Alasim. It just rolls off the tongue better from as far as I can tell. Kalim Alasim. It could be Kalim Alasim or Asim. Nice to meet you. And I am the Vice House Warden, JAMIL Viper. Welcome to Scarabia, Viper. Is there a reason for his last name being Viper? Is there because is he modeled, so to speak, after a viper? Or something like that? I love his earring, though. I love both their earrings. If you would bear with me, I will now explain the schedule we have for you today. Oh, great schedules, man. First, I would like to learn all your names and faces. Please split yourselves by class and introduce yourselves in order of your seat number. Great. I mean, fair enough. As long as if he's actually planning on learning all of them, cool. Because Kalim. I almost said Camille again. I've been getting their names mixed up so much. Kalim, not Camille. Kalim. Because Kalim probably won't remember all their faces and names, probably. Maybe, who knows. But I trust JAMIL. Once that is over, we'll have a welcome party. For that, I will ask you to wait here for further instruction. Hell yeah. And that's what's up. Now go and do what he said. Yes, sir. You look familiar. Excuse me, Kalim, do you have a moment? Did he also recognize that person? See the man with green hair standing by the entrance? The one whose head taller than the others and looks impressively poised? Yeah. He's, I don't remember his name being among the Scarabia students, because I'm pretty sure Scarabia only has two, named, so to speak, students, right? And I'm pretty sure we've seen that guy before. I just don't remember where. Is his name Sebek? Yeah, I see him. Oh, I saw him. I do not recall him being among those who... Okay, good. I'm not doing one. I'm so glad I'm not being I wasn't being gaslit into thinking that there's only two when there's actually three. But no. There's only two. Oh, that guy? Yeah, he's huge. Yeah. I'm assuming he's... I don't remember him either. Are all the people of Scarabia like on the shorter end? Is that like a characteristic of being in Scarabia? Orientation presents the perfect opportunities for outsiders to sneak inside the school. Be careful, Kaleem. He could be an assassin. An assassin sent to kill Kaleem? Kaleem's not... As far as I remember, Kaleem's not royalty, right? Or is he... No, I don't think he's not royalty. He's like from a very rich family, right? Like he's just from a very rich family. He's not royalty. Well, I mean, to be fair, rich people probably get assassinated all the time. So, I mean, that wouldn't be surprising, but... Is that like the fact that he even brings up an assassin gives me the idea that there have been assassination attempts at the school. Do we know about any of them like in the game through like either the books or the events? If that's the case, because I don't think he'd bring that up if that's not a real possibility. Because JAMIL doesn't seem like someone who'd bring up something if it's not a real possibility. I trust Colleen to handle it. What? Normally you try to blend in if you're an assassin, not stand around in plain sight with hair louder than one of Crowley's whip cracks. Damn. True. But at the same time, there are no doubt assassins that don't bother with that if they're just that strong and that capable that they don't need to hide or blend in. They just get in, get the job done, and then leave. One way or another. It may be a plot to get you a low regard. Just in case, I would advise caution lest... Yeah, I would too, man. I'd advise caution too. I'm gonna go... Bro, you don't want to go ask him. No, wait. Yeah, no, right, man? Hey, tall guy in the back. Are you really a Scarabia freshman? Valid question. Fool, don't just saunter on up to him. Yeah. Scarabia, no. I am a new member of the Exalted Diasomnia. Okay, I knew... Sebek. That's his name. I was right. Good. There was a small chance that I was half like a small part of me was like kind of thinking maybe he actually is a part of Scarabia now, but no. I like a main part of me knew that I'd seen him before. Sebek. I was right. That was his name. No, I'm a new member of the Exalted Diasomnia. Then what are you doing here in Scarabia? Yeah. Scouting them out. I lost sight of my upperclassmen en route to my dorm. I thought I had finally caught up, but... Real talk here. Bro is as pale as Casper the Ghost. Is that on purpose? Is he a vampire? Does he just not get sun? No, he's not a vampire because Lilia's not as pale as him, and I doubt he gets sunlight if he's a vampire. Well, actually, no, Lilia's pretty pale. But I don't think Lilia's as pale as Sebek, right? Bro's just really pale like Casper the Friendly Ghost. But you're not in the right dorm. Apparently you are from another dorm. Why must everyone wear the exact same... Thank you, man. I am so glad that he says that. I do think it's weird, honestly, why everyone wears the exact same ceremonial robes. Why don't dorms have their own... Like, even if it's, like, mandated, like, decided by the school. Like, why don't they have their own individual, like, dorm-specific ceremonial robes? Like, they're similar enough that, like, they work together, but they're, like, different enough that you can tell the difference. It is terribly confusing, man. So you mistakenly followed the Scarabia students to your own. A likely story. I don't blame JAMIL for being suspicious, man. Do not glare at me so suspiciously. I am not some shady trespasser. I mean, you kind of are. You do kind of look shady. My name is Sebek Zigvolt, and I'm a faithful attendant of Household Amalius of Diasomnia. Yeah, he's training. He has like the training of a knight or something, right? I remember when we first met him during Riddle's ceremonial robes. Yeah, Riddle's, because he was the Equestrian Club stuff. It's catching up to me. The like specifics are catching up to me. But I saw a comment about how he's like training to be a knight alongside Silver to serve Malleus for some reason. I'm that's a little hazy on the specifics of that for now. But if that's like a spoiler reason, it makes sense that it's hazy. Faithful tenant, but you got lost. Oh, you're an acquaintance of Malleus? Appears so. Wait, so does that mean you know Silver too? Oh, you know Silver? Why do you know Silver? I was taught by Lilia alongside Silver. I can't speak, bro. Wait, I'll fix my mustache real quick. As loath as I am to admit it, he is my fellow pupil. Loath? What's wrong with Silver, man? Silver, if you didn't know, nice, Silver and you and I should be friends too. Yeah, cool. But no, why you gotta be mean to Silver, man? Cause like, on my channel, I posted a short about Silver. Cause like he's so genuine. He's just so obliviously genuine. It's like it makes me like he's endearing to me. So I'm oddly protective when I see people be mean to Silver, man, even indirectly. Yeah, you should be friends, man. I know you're feeling, man. I know how you feel, Jamil. I have just now verified that Sebek's magical pen appears to be genuine. How'd you verify that? Are magic pens like I know they're like the wands. They're like wands essentially. Are they actual pens too? I don't remember seeing them be used often in they were used often, but I just don't remember seeing them used in the anime because it's been a while. But do they actually write with them too, or are they just for casting magic? And they're like specifically assigned to each person individually, right? Like linked to them in some way. I almost said soul linked, probably not soul linked, but like linked to them. So can just anyone verify that their pens are genuine? How do you verify if a pen's genuine? I have more questions now. He has been chosen by the Dark Mirror. I suppose that makes him trustworthy. Well, trustworthy is a stretch. If we're being completely honest here. I would not put it past something called the Dark Mirror to have dark intentions and try to like plant dangerous people to prepare for some kind of uprising or something. I can't prove it because I'm anime only and I'm only familiar with the vignettes so far. But I would not put it past something called the Dark Mirror to actually be evil. Even towards these people. That actually would be an interesting story, an interesting like plot or something. Like this whole time, the Dark Mirror, he's like fed up with being in the same place or something like that, being used to just decide where people go. So he slowly, very subtly, injects people that he can like that either work for him in some capacity, serve him, or like he can control in some capacity. Then over time, he builds up his power slowly in the dark to be like, and then all of a sudden, he's like, yo, I'm taking over. Let's do this. And he just has an uprising, bro. Then a lot of people die because like a battle breaks out. I would read a story like that. The story it definitely, tell me if the story sounds stupid, but I think it sounds kind of like it sounds like it'd be an interesting like event to watch or read, if you ask me personally. But if you disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I've been saying as much as the entire time. You're a distrustful one, aren't you? No, he's just cautious. There's a difference between distrustful and cautious, if you ask me. Everything's fine then. Nice to meet you, Sebek. Kaleem just bulldozing forward. Hold on a moment, Kaleem. This is far from fine. When will you learn to be more cautious? Exactly! Cautious. Not distrustful. Not paranoid. Cautious. Okay, new question. I keep coming up with new questions, man. You can apologies if this is annoying. Because I don't always come up with a lot of questions, but sometimes I do. New question here. Kaleem, I almost said Camille again. I stopped myself from unintentionally saying it. Kaleem, has he had an assassination attempt on him before? If so, that sucks. But if not, I am curious how he would react if someone did try to kill him. I'd feel bad for him if he was like scared and all that. Obviously, I feel bad for him. I wouldn't want to be scared. But I am curious to see how some of these characters would react to someone trying to kill them. Be an interesting experiment. I keep telling you not to trust new people so easily. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Don't be such a worrywart. Kaleem, you're gonna get killed. You're gonna die young, I think. I can't prove this, but I feel like someone who's so forward like you might not live to see the age of like 25 or 30. I don't know how old you are. As an attendant of the Asim household, it is my duty to protect you. You make my job unnecessarily difficult when you act so recklessly. Okay. So these two presumably know each other from before school. I had questioned last time during the Kaleem's vignette if he and JAMIL had met the first time during school, like during their first year or whatever, or if they knew each other before then. This confirms probably that they've known each other for a while. As an attendant of the Asim household, it is my duty to protect you. Okay, so assassination attempts do actually happen, presumably. Duty to protect you. Does that mean JAMIL knows how to fight? Like, at all? Or, like, is the protect part, like, more hyperbole, like, protect your mental faculties or whatever? Or, like, does he also mean physically? Because I love a guy who can fight. You make my job unnecessarily difficult when you act so recklessly, damn man. That does seem to be true, Kaleem. Come on, it's fine. Sebek wasn't even a spy. Well, what do you consider a spy? If we're being honest here. Although, you might know more about real spies, I guess. If assassins are something that happened. Wait, lucky this time. Next time may not. True! True. Your name is JAMIL, correct? Are you Kaleem's bodyguard? Valid question, I wanna know. Something like that, yes. Then you are the same as me. Now I understand why you were so suspicious. Hey, at least I have an understanding. Cool, cool. Okay, I appreciate that Sebek respects someone in a similar position to him. We bodyguards must be ever vigilant if we are to keep who we serve safe. Exactly, that's true. That is true. Motherfucker. Second time, man. It happened during the first reaction. Second time as well. Before this finishes, before I hit the X button, I want to read this. I think it would be better for you to get back to your dorm rather than stand around here waxing poetic on the duties of bodyguards. That probably would be better. Your charge is missing you, probably. Maybe. I just have no idea if Malleus actually cares about Sebek. If Malleus is so strong, I find it hard to believe that he'd actually care about, like, a bodyguard. Having a bodyguard. If I'm being honest here. It could be more like a position, like, because of his status in life, he has to, sort of thing. But, did I not tell you that I don't know where my dorm is? I would not be here if I was capable of returning on my own. Damn. At least he's honest. At least Sebek is honest. I do gotta turn this down a little bit. At least for me. I don't know if it gets quieter for you guys. Hopeless, this one. Utterly hopeless, yeah. But at least he could probably fight. Very well. Would someone please bring him back to Diasomnia? No way, I'm not saying put anywhere near that place. I swear to God, I've seen these hairstyles on other NPC students. Oh, it could have been the same Scarabia students, to be fair. And just saw them before, but like... I feel like I've seen these hairstyles before. I like the hairstyle on the left, though. I like characters when their hair covers their eyes. I just think that looks cool. And it looks good. No way, I'm not saying put anywhere near that place, damn. What if we run into the Malleus Draconis and wind up... Ugh. No, I won't even entertain the thought. Damn. They make it sound like Malleus will just suddenly kill them or something if they run into him. Will he? On the one hand, I don't want to see that, but on the other hand, I do think it would be entertaining. There's no need to be frightened. He doesn't bite. It's no use. They won't listen to me. Damn, man. Oh, my back. Why is no one volunteering? Damn. I can walk you back, then. We schoolmates can help each other out when we're in need. No! That's dangerous. Go alone, man. Oh, no, you don't. We cannot proceed with the welcome party if our house were gone. Damn, man. True. I do... The way JAMIL said, oh, no, you don't, I just picture me like... like a mother. Like an overworked mother of, like, 5. Telling one of her, like, most unruly kids, oh, no, you don't. Sort of thing. That's the vibe he gave off when he said that, man. And the reason I can go based off that is because I don't know what he sounds like. So, I'm going based purely off how it looks. And it looks like that's how he's saying, like, oh, no, you don't. Like a stressed out mother of 5. But we can't just let him wander around. Oh, hey, you should walk him back then. Damn. He doesn't even go onto our door. Why must I? Valid. Who cares where Stormy's from? We know his name and we chatted. That makes sense. Jesus Christ. Would Kareem, I hope. Here's the thing. Before I say the next part, let me be clear. I love Kareem so far. I love his energy. Immediately when we first met him, when he smiled, I'm happy. I love him so much. Already. I love everything about him. However, I hope that he's not this friendly to literally everyone. Like, he's not continually... I hope he's not the kind of person who'd be friendly to someone trying to kill him. Exactly. I mean, I guess it depends as well. But, like... Anyways. I don't know if that makes you friends. And friends help each other out. If you won't go, then I will. Damn, man. You're leaving JAMIL with no choice. You aren't going to budge on this, are you? No, he's not. Fine. Then let's get this over with. Come, Sevik. Yeah, let's go, Sevik. Thank you very much. Ceremonial robes too. You have plenty of time. Scarabia. Oh, that looks cool. Could you walk a little faster, Sevik? At this rate, we'll never reach the exit mirror. Damn, man. My apologies. The palace is so beautiful that I couldn't help but stare. Valid. That's actually a valid reason for slowing down. I don't blame him, man. I'd slow down too, probably. You suddenly seem a whole lot more relaxed. Yeah? Yes, Im. Sorry, I lost my temper when you treated me like some miscreant. That was imprudent of me. It was. But I guess I can't blame you completely. Now that I know what position you're in, I understand completely. It was a natural reaction. Exactly. I'm glad they understand. I'm glad Sevik understands. Natural, you say. Kaleem always laughs it off and says I worry too much. Well, that's Kaleem for you, man. It is an attendant's duty to remain vigilant. Your discretion is admirable, really. Oh yeah. I could see these two having some kind of friendship, honestly. Like a mutual understanding. You even immediately thought to verify my magical pen. I could learn a thing or two from you. True. You can learn from each other. Hell yeah, man. Although maybe you could learn more from JAMIL, because I assume JAMIL has probably been doing this attendant protecting his charge thing for a little longer than Sevik, maybe. If you want to learn anything, I suggest you start by familiarizing yourself with our campus. True. Actually, that's actually a valid point too. Cause like, what if you get separated from your charge? You now have to figure out where your charge is, or figure out how to get to where your charge is, or get to a place where you could get help to find your charge. You know where to go. You're in a lot better position. Yeah. If you are separated from your group, you can only blame your own inattention. True, kind of, yeah. Or ADHD. Knowing me. There's a reason I didn't do a lot of group stuff when I was in school. I don't really do group stuff. Parties, sure, I can go to a party occasionally, within reason, but I get distracted way too easily and way too focused on our own stuff. And even if you accidentally joined the crowd of Scarabius, you should have realized it as soon as you stepped through the mirror. That's also kind of true. I cannot argue with that. True. Yeah, at least you're honest. I'm not saying this to dishearten you. That's also true. Makes sense, yeah. No, you're entirely correct, Vice House Warden. Vice House Warden Lilia has often told me the same thing, that I should be more alert. Yeah, Lilia. Who I'm also very curious to learn more about. But as I was heading to the dorm, I thought I glimpsed Malleus outside, and I was so happy that... Damn. He got lost because he was so happy to see his charge. That's actually kind of wholesome. Lilia is sure to scold me for this, probably. And moreover, Malleus will also... Woe is me! Damn, man. Do not yell so loudly. And get those feet moving already. Don't you want to get back to your dorm? Exactly. I keep stretching my back. How will I explain this to Malleus and the others? Let's see. How would you explain it to Malleus and the others? Depends. How do they handle glaze? If you confess that you got so lost in admiring Malleus's magnificence or whatever, that you got lost because of that, they might let it go, depending on how they feel about glaze. Because I can glaze just about anyone. If I can glaze just about anyone if it gets me what I need to do. If I was in their shoes, man, I could do it, probably. But it also would be the truth. I don't glaze baselessly or falsely glaze. I only glaze characters if I actually feel the way about them. It's just very easy for me to glaze them. I could glaze Riddle, Trey, Cater, Kaleem, Enma, Yuken Enma, even Crowley. I could probably glaze Crowley a little bit. Like, it's very easy to glaze for me to glaze people. It's very easy for me to really like characters a lot. I find it hard to believe that either of them would find you a rage or someone getting lost. I mean, true, but it also might be more of a he don't want to disappoint them kind of thing, which I wouldn't blame him. You think so? Yeah. Hopefully. Unlike a certain someone. Damn, man. So long as you're very young about it, very okay. Yeah. Hopefully, man. What was that? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. You are a freshman after all. Just be careful from now on and aim to improve yourself. Exactly, man. If you respect them, then learn from them. You have plenty of time. Exactly. Exactly. Jamil's so right for that. Yes, I'll do just that. Hell yeah. Interior hallway. Diasomnia is ahead. Hell yeah. Ah. I do remember coming this way. I suspect I can take it from here. Cool. Are you certain? Excuse me, old habits. You're not a child. Of course you'll be fine. Damn. Old habits. Damn, man. Is that because he talked to Kaleem that way when he was before? Like, are you certain? Or does he have, like, siblings? And he just, like, talked to his younger siblings that way? Did he, like, take care of kids? Like, he definitely does give off... That's probably why I, like, thought of him as, like, a exhausted mother of five. The vibe from earlier. He gives off parental vibes to an extent. Do be careful not to get lost again, Sebek. Yeah, do be careful, Sebek. Sebek Zigvolt. Thank you again for your kindness. Let us both do everything in our power to help our masters succeed this year. That's right. Farewell. Finally done babysitting, damn man. I should hurry back to Scarabia. Who knows what Clem is up to by himself? True. That's true, man. I'm right here. Bro, what the fuck are you doing there, Clem? I must be more tired than I thought. I was sure I just heard. No, you're not. Unfortunately, you're not that tired, man. Clem just happened to follow you for some reason. Wait, Clem, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be waiting back at the dorm. True. What are you doing here, Clem? I was worried you two might not be getting along, you know, since I basically forced you to walk him back and all. Oh. He does worry. I mean, it makes sense. It obviously makes sense that Clem does actually worry. That's cool, man. That he actually does care, and that he also does recognize that he did kind of force them to walk back together and all. That is kind of I appreciate that he can notice that too. He's more attentive than he might appear at times. Looks like my worries were unfounded. He looked really encouraged. True. That was hardly my goal. Eh, doesn't matter if that's your goal or not. Oh, come on, give me great advice like that to someone you just met. You're amazing. True, JAMIL is amazing. So are you, Kaleem. Where is this coming from? Damn, man. Nowhere, really. I'm always impressed by you. Aw, that's sweet. I was shocked when I was chosen to be house warden, but I knew I'd be fine with you by my side. Damn. Oh, that's sweet, man. That's actually really sweet. Aw. That's so wholesome. Thanks for always being there to lift me up. Let's give this school year everything we got. This is so wholesome, so sweet, man. I love this. I love their dynamic so much, man. This is so sweet. I can only imagine how much trauma either of these two. It's so easy to just wonder how much trauma a character has. I don't know if they can ever if anyone has as much trauma as Riddle. Feel free to tell me if someone does have more trauma than Riddle, but don't spoil it. Just like confirm or deny if someone has more trauma than Riddle, man. Even if they don't realize it's trauma. Like Riddle, he doesn't quite realize it's trauma yet, but he's working on it. But it is so sweet, man. Aw. Aw. Is he blushing? At the very least, he's blushing. And he's embarrassed. Oh, that's so sweet, man. That's so adorable. Why'd you pull your hood up all of a sudden? Can't see your face that way, buddy. And Kaleem doesn't even realize that he's just made him flustered and blushed. Aw. This is sweet, man. No reason. You don't need to see me anyways. Damn. I ship them. I don't know if I'm the only one who ships them, but I kind of ship them. Maybe not, but you're liable to trip with it obscuring your vision that much. Come on, off with it, damn. Poor JAMIL, man. Now you're considering consequences? I'll be fine, yeah. Come on, just let JAMIL be embarrassed and flustered in peace, man. This is so sweet, man. I definitely ship them. I don't know if shipping is really something that people do in this fandom, but I ship them. I ship a lot of characters together so far that I've seen, honestly. No, you really should take it off. You can't even see where you're walking. Damn, I said I'm fine. You did say that. Oh, I'm just worried about you, okay? And it's sweet that you're worried about him, man. You're truly unpredictable. Wait a moment. If you're here, then what are our freshmen doing? Valid question. Kaleem. Alright, I guess I left without saying anything. Whoopsie doodles. Okay, that's actually adorable. Whoopsie doodles. That's actually adorable. I hope. I don't know why, but I hope in the anime, when we eventually get to him, hopefully, he says that at least once. I want to hear him say it. Whoopsie doodles. That's adorable. You left the freshmen alone on their first day here, yeah? Yes, he did, man. Are you surprised? Really? You're such a worrywart. I'm sure they're fine. I don't know, man. The door might be on fire. Don't aha me. I mean, we must have turned it once. True. Oh, he's no longer blushing. Well, at least Jamil's no longer blushing. He has something else to focus on, man. That's that. Damn, man. That was a louder laugh than I usually let out. Alright. This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this vignette a lot, man. It was a lot of fun seeing them together. And also learning from JAMIL, learning more about him. Granted, gave me a few questions now. But with that said, I'm very excited to eventually get to their dorm. And with that said, this is the final ceremonial rose vignette for Scarabia. Up next, I do believe it's Pame Fiore next. Which will be fun. Because we get to see Vil. Probably. And Vil, Rook, and someone else, I think. Maybe. It might just be those two. The point is, I am very excited to get into those. And who knows, by the time you're watching this, I'm definitely already ahead and done Pame Fiore, and even beyond that over on Patreon. So, highly recommend you check it out over there. But, yeah. With that said, until next time, my name is Mark. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, ding the notification bell, hide the video on the YouTube mobile app, and all the support means the world to me as always over on Patreon or in the throw wish list down below. Yeah, with that said, until next time, as I said, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself, stay safe there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.